Now, the best story outside of COVID, of course, in Australia is watching the Labor Party eat itself alive as this Sheila continues to fail upwards, as she did from state politics to federal politics to eventually leading the Labor Party, becoming Prime Minister, Governor-General and then the Pope. That's the life plan that KK is involved with. What a hit job, and what a great, perfect hit job today from Troy Bramston, who, well, called it straight in the Australian newspaper today. Can I just read a couple of paragraphs? Because on top of all of the stuff you know about her being a state MP and a failed federal candidate, what about this? So disliked by her own New South Wales right faction, says Troy, and the broader parliamentary party, Kenneally could not win a ballot to be a shadow minister. Ed Husick had to stand aside so she could take the allocated spot. She could not win a ballot from the National Right faction to become Senate Deputy Leader, so Don Farrell had to stand aside for that to happen. Now, once more, the factional bosses have cleared a rose-petal path for Keneally to become the candidate for Fowler. He ends. The truth is that large swathes of the party, both left and right, are baffled as to why Keneally deserves special treatment again and again and again. As for the lady that she steamrolled out of being a chance to become a federal member of the parliament, she was on ABC radio today saying that the community not happy.
I'm disappointed personally for myself, but I'm also just disappointed for my community that, they feel like they don't have a say in who gets to represent them and who is a person that speaks up for the struggles that they face and we face every day. So personally, I am disappointed. But I think that the issue is beyond me, and I think it's much more than just the Fowler debacle that we have now. I think it really is about an issue of representation and diversity and whether or not we're doing enough on those fronts. I just think it's about the optics of having someone swoop in and impose, as you said, on our community. I think that's what has angered people.
Meantime, the KK backers have now started to come out, including the former Prime Minister, Paul Keating, who says because she has executive experience, running New South Wales into the ground and having their worst loss in 120 years for Labor, she's still the right pick. And Albo, well, he tried to play a form of the race card today.
Kristina Keneally was born in the United States, came to Australia and is another great Australian success story of a migrant who's come here and became the New South Wales Premier.
Really? Really? Now, of course, unlike most migrants who come to the country, they don't end up becoming a member of parliament within 10 years of arriving in the country. But nice try. By the way, bold prediction. I think that they will give the third spot in the New South Wales Senate ticket to the young lady who's been done over from Fowler. You heard it here first.